So let us take few more questions in remote sensing, GPS, GIS. These are certain questions and answers. So the first one is which one of the following statements is correct? These are four options for you, and please read them very carefully and answer. Try to answer which one of this is correct. The answer is all of the above. That means the function of an information system is to improve one's ability to make decisions. The information system is the chain of operations, and a map is a collection of stored analyzed data. Its stored information is suitability is used in making decisions. Okay, all these are correct. Next is the interaction of electromagnetic radiation produced with a specific wavelength to illuminate a target on the terrain for studying. Its scattered radiance is known as what? These are options for you. Passive, active, neutral remote sensing. The interaction of electromagnetic radiation produced with certain wavelength to illuminate a target. This is a target on the terrain for studying its scattered radiance is known as active remote sensing. This is called active remote sensing. Now the next question is the altitude of GPS satellite is it 20,200 kilometers? The answer is B. It is 20,002 kilometers because 36,000 is for the geostationary. Next is repetitive observations of and others. The synchronous it is around 800 to 900. Next is repetitive observation of the same area at regular interval of time are useful to monitor the dynamic phenomena of cloud evolution, vegetable cover, snow cover, forest fire. All of this. The answer is all of these. So repetitive observation of the same area at equal interval of time are useful to monitor the dynamic phenomena of cloud evolution, vegetable cover, snow cover, forest fire, etc. Next question is orbital radius of GPS satellite is approximately. Orbital radius. Can you answer this? The orbital radius of the GPS satellite. The answer is 26,600 km. 26600 is the orbital radius of GPS satellite. Which one of the following statement is incorrect regarding the electromagnetic radiations? So these are the options for you. Please read them and give me the answer. The answer is D. All are correct. That means these are produced by motion of electric charge, electromagnetic. This is true. The oscillation of charged particles set up changing electric fields. This is also correct. And the changing electric fields induce the changing magnetic fields in the surrounding medium. And this is also correct. Right? Now next is consider the following statements regarding the state satellite imaging. Now which one of the following are correct? You have to answer. Please read these three very carefully and try to answer me that regarding satellite imaging, which of the following statement is or are correct? What is the answer? The answer is A, because the satellite orbit is fixed in the inertial space. This is correct. During successive across-track imaging, the Earth rotates beneath this sensor. This is obvious, intuitive. And the satellite images are skewed images. You cannot get a proper image from a satellite. It will be skewed. Right? Like this. This will be the image. You will never get an image like this. These are skewed images. Now, next is which one of the following statements is correct? Pi radians equal to 180 degree. The cone subtended by area on the sphere at the center is called the solid angle. The solid angle is equal to the ratio of the area of the sphere and the square of the radius of the sphere. And the unit of solid angle is steradian. The answer is E. All are correct. Pi radians is equal to 180 degree. The cone subtended by an area on the sphere at the center is called the solid angle, and the solid angle is the ratio of the area of the sphere to the square of the radius, and the unit is of the solid angle is steradian. Now the next question is if flying height of spacecraft is h, the length of the airbase is b, and the parallax difference between 2 points is dp, what will be the height? You just have to use the similar triangle situation. Okay, similar triangle formula. So with that, the answer would be simply A. Height would be the dp, the parallax difference between 2 points, divided by the base height, okay, by h, or you can take h also. That is the flight height of the spacecraft. Next is in GPS, receivers are used. These are what? The receivers are used in GPS: electronic clocks, atomic clock, quartz clock, mechanical clock. What are these clocks? The answer is quartz clock. Quartz clock, because the atomic clocks are used in the sender. In GPS satellites itself, you have a very fine, very sophisticated clock, which is the atomic clock. But in our receivers, they are quartz clock. Next is formation of snow occurs if the cloud temperature is. See, this is quite easy to answer. The answer is below the freezing point. In case of reflection and refraction, reflection means this. Reflection means changing, bending of the image. So in case of reflection and refraction of an electromagnetic radiation, the angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of incidence is equal to angle of reflection. Angle of refraction is equal to sum of angle of incidence and refraction. The answer is angle of incidence will always be equal to the angle of reflection. This is the true one. Next is for interpolation of satellite data used in monitoring dynamic changes that occur on the Earth's surface, the most suitable orbit for the satellite is. For interpolation of satellite data used for monitoring dynamic changes that occur on the Earth's surface, the most suitable orbit for the satellite is. Which satellite orbit? The answer is sun synchronous. That is why we have most of the satellites which are sun synchronous, which are actually doing the remote sensing work. These are also known as the Earth resource satellites. Next is the altitude distance of geostationary satellite from the Earth is about. Is it 36,000 km? Yes, the answer is 36,000 km. Next is geodimeter is based on. Geodimeter. These are options for you. Geodimeter is based on propagation of modulated light waves. Geodimeter is based on propagation of modulated light waves. A passive sensor uses what? You know, active sensor sends and receives. Passive sensor does what? Of course, it uses sun as the source of energy, right? Passive sensor uses sun as the source of energy. Next is the infrared portion of EMR, electromagnetic radiation, lies between the infrared portion. These are options for you. Can you answer? The answer is 0.7 to 14 micrometer. This whole covers the infrared portion. So 0.7 micrometer to 14 micrometer, right? These whole are the infrared portion of EMR. Now the next question is, who coined the term remote sensing? Who did that? Remote sensing. The answer is Evelyn L. Pruitt, a geographer. E. L. Pruitt, or Pruitt, the way you want to, pronounce it. Evelyn L. Pruitt. Option A. Next question is for C-band SAR, synthetic aperture radar, with Doppler band width of 1300 hertz, the coherence length LCO is what? Can you answer this? We really have to compute this. Okay. What is the answer? For 1300, the answer is 230. And I hope that those who are very well versed with the frequency, and because this is frequency and the answer is in meter or kilometer, and you can easily compute it by using the speed of light, right? Then the answer is 230 kilometer. You can directly use C is equal to N lambda and you'll get the answer. Pick up the correct statement from the following. Please read these and try to pick up the correct statement. The answer is all of these, because a graphical representation of spectral reflectance versus the various growth stages of a crop depicts a phenologic pattern. The change in the polarization of the radiation reflected or emitted by an object is known as the polarization variation. And the degree of polarization is the characteristic of the object which helps in the identification of the object. The degree of polarization is a characteristic of an object which helps in the identification of the object, and signals or signatures only provide statistical nature and are not completely deterministic. So the answer would be all of this. Next is the optical property of water body depends on. These are options for you. Tell me the answer. Can you guess? The optical property of a water body depends on absorption by dissolved material, absorption by suspended material or particulate material, and scattering by suspended particulate matter. So dissolved material, absorption by suspended particulate matter, and scattering by this. Next is crop acreage and product estimation, that is CAPE, is funded and taken up in 1983 by India. CAPE. Next is electromagnetic spectrum contains gamma, ultraviolet, infra, radio. Of course, the answer would be all of these. Electromagnetic spectrum contains all of this, covers all of this. The ratio of total solar radiant energy returned by the planetary body to the radiant energy incident on the body is called as. What is the answer? The answer is albedo. Ratio of the total solar radiant energy which is returned by a planetary body to the total radiant energy incident on the body is the albedo. Next is spatial variation in horizontal and vertical direction is caused by or is caused due to spatial variation in vertical and horizontal direction. What will be the answer? The answer is, of course, all of these: the physical weathering of rock, chemical weathering of rock, biological weathering of the rock. Okay. So we have taken some questions on remote sensing. We'll be taking a few more in the later session. Thank you so much.